We're here in San Francisco, the site of what should be another great game. Welcome to a matchup featuring two NFC West Division rivals. San Francisco squares off against Arizona. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Nedney is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 15.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game.
15 on the return.
It's
They'll
first
take
and
over
10.
At the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They line up in the I formation. Moves in motion.
Danny. Get some slug going. Everything you got.
Cross play to the right. Willis is there on the stop at the 30-yard line.
That was a lack of execution from the offense. When the plan is to take it to the outside, around the corner, you need to pick up some key blocks.
Second and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Deuce it. Come on.
Tucks it away. Gets the pass off. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a third down now.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Stay focused, DB.
Liner from the shotgun.
Defense, get ready. Not here.
Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Lewis makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
You're never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield on that third down situation.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Flips the tackle from the 14.
48-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
One of the great running backs in the league, John, up against one of the league's top defensive units. What do you think?
Well, I will say one thing I think we've learned from the last couple of seasons is that a great defense beats a great offense. But this one could still go either way.
Out of the I formation. Smith sends a man in motion.
Back it up, baby. Let's go now.
Pulled it off to the back. Holt comes up to make the play at the 21.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Check it. Hey, let's go 1-2.
The Cardinals come out in a 4-3. He gets the carry. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
All right, here we go. Watch the snap now.
Out of the shotgun. Brand is there on the stop at the 21. Well, the quarterback decided to keep it.
The defense wasn't going to let the quarterback pick up the first down on that play. He got good penetration, and he had nowhere to go.
Lee comes into the game for the punt. Number 15 into return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
At the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Need a hammer, not the nail. They soft.
To carry it. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
We coming to red. Get it on.
James, the lone back. Hand it off. Willis is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Oh, this too tough for you. All on us, y'all. We like a practice.
Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Smith back to return. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 20-yard line.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Regular, let's turn it up, D. Let's go, D.
Gore, the lone back. Give it to the halfback. Barry comes up to make the play. At the 33, the running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge. And that's how he got by the first down marker.
They'll go from the I formation. Throwing. No one on the fullback. Wilson is there on the stop at the 40. Smith completes that for about a 6-yard gain. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's on.
The Cardinals with a 4-man front. Jackson, the motion man.
Let's go. Regular.
And off to the tailback. Higgins is there for the tackle at the 41.
They might not be busting off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Third and a deuce.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. So we're going to take it.
The Cardinals line up in a 4-3.
Right here.
They give it to the halfback. Play action. Throwing. And it's caught. Hood comes up to make the play. At the 49. Jackson catches a beautiful pass, John. And that'll pick up a first down.
Yeah, that ball had plenty of motion on it. Nice tight spiral and perfect placement.
First and 10.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on.
Gore in the backfield. Gets the ball. Green is there for the tackle.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Watch out. Not today. Get it started.
The Cardinals line up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Kiefer is there on the stop. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play.
What's the hard count? Hey, stretch. Play football.
Arizona comes out in their nickel package. The blitz is on. All kinds of time to the end zone. Sheds the tackle. Touchdown, 49ers.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Nedley comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Number 15
sends it to
return.
From the 5-yard line.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
So they have first and 10
start
here.
The drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
Only one man back.
Let's run, man.
Gets the call. Number 99 is there on the stop at the 32. James battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Be careful.
Liner sends a man in motion.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Danny.
A little misdirection. Stiff arm to the ground. Number 99 comes up to make the play. At the 38, after one quarter of play, the score is 7-0. 49ers.
7, the Cardinals.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Teams are ready for the second quarter.
Third and maybe 2.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Get some slot going. Come on. Deuce it.
Passing here on third and short. Rolling. And it's caught. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Arizona.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Rackers in to kick this one off.
Smith back deep to return.
From the 3. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. Ball on their own 24.
Will start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Overswing right.
The Cardinals with a 4-man front. Jackson moves in motion.
Stay soft, man. Good shoot.
Fullback handoff. Brent is there on the stop at the 34-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
All right, now. Hey, watch that screen. Hey, watch
The Cardinals come out in a 4-3. Bruce in motion.
Clear. Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Barry comes up to make the play. At the 35. Short gain. Big hit by the defensive end. Second and 9.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
What's the play? Yeah, you see me.
Arizona goes with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Dockett is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. Gore battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Third and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go. We're talking about bring it. Check this out.
Drops back. Rolling. Now he looks for blockers. Higgins comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line.
That play won't help their third down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking, running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
Lee will come in now to punt it away. Number 15 looks like he's ready for the return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Outstanding kick as it bounced around and rolled inside the 10. Inside their own 5.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
One of us will make a play.
James, the lone back. Looking upfield. Big hit on the ball carrier.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Ball on their own 5.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Let's go, D. Hey. On the 10. All right, here we go.
A little misdirection. Number 99 comes up to make the play at the 12.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball on their own 12.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Let's go. Play football.
They go with the pass play on 3rd and short. Throws it, and it's caught. Roman is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Back it up, baby. Watch the
The
man.
Cardinals come out in the bunch formation. Going to the air on first down. Pressure, surveying the field. And he's hit as he throws.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
2-minute warning
Hey, watch
coming
the
up.
screen. Let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Out of the gun. With the pass, picked off. The veteran safety is there for the interception.
You know, there are 3 types of safety. Ones who play to run well, ones who play to pass well, and ones that do both well. He's a both kind of player.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Arizona goes with a 4-man front. Hands it off. Hayes is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
So a gain of about 1. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Go, one.
2 minutes to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here I come. So we gonna take it. It's on.
The Cardinals line up in a 4-3. Nice play fake. Throws it. Carlos Dansby picks it off. Smith throws that one right to the defense, John.
Yeah, he thought he had his man, but the defender was able to make that one move to get position, and it was over.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 42.
Watch your eyes.
From the gun.
All right, now.
Pass play here on first down. Long throw. Jumps up and comes down with it. And the fumble goes out of bounds. It's 1st and goal at the 9.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal.
Let's go. We like to pass.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go. You can't stop me. Come in.
With the pass, and the catch is made. Testing the pass defense on first down and goal, and for now anyway, they hold them.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Drops back, pump fakes. Floats one into the end zone. Behind him, and he has a great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
And it appears this one is going to be looked at.
Yeah, and because it's in the last 2 minutes, that call came down from the replay booth.
Now, it looks like he came down with it. The official will have to decide, though. And, John, what do you think? Was he in bounds?
I think he was, but remember, to reverse it, the referee has to have clear visual evidence.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Completed pass, the player had control of the ball.
markers. Comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Starting to get into the groove. That's 14 consecutive points.
It sure seems like they've figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
Arizona is lined up for the kickoff. Smith back to return.
This one is handled by Smith. The 49ers need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 32. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Ain't no thing.
The Cardinals with a four-man front. Jackson, the motion man. They'll pass on first down. Under pressure, throwing. Almost intercepted. Battle was his intended target. Wilson was there on the coverage.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here we go. One of us gonna make a play. Set. Hut. Here we go, baby. Hut.
With the throw. Complete to the wide receiver. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Incomplete. He can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Let's go now.
Out of the gun.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Not today.
With the pass, the wide receiver has it. Roll. Comes up to make the play. At the 42, the 49ers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Third and short, and with timeouts left, they might just try to pound this one up the middle and pick up the first down. We're just about down to 1 minute.
On the 42-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Stop here and go. Yeah, you see me.
Arizona lines up in a 4-3.
Hey, inside right here.
Hand it off. Kiefer is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
The Cardinals come out in a 4-3. Bruce goes in motion. They'll bring the blitz. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Fires this one deep. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. He got it by the linebacker, who ended up in single coverage on the receiver. Joe Nedney will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Nedney comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 15 back to return.
From the 5-yard line. A lot of room to work with. He dives, touchdown.
And what you're going to see here is a good example of how you can set up blocking on kick return. Watch how they create a crease for him. He sees his lane, makes some moves, and then he's gone.
The extra point attempt is good. Special teams plays are sometimes overlooked, but not there. A kick return for a touchdown.
Yeah, special teams play can swing momentum in a heartbeat. A kickoff return, a blocked field goal, all that stuff can sure change the entire tone of a game with just one play.
Rackers will be kicking off.
For the kickoff. Smith back deep to return.
From the 3-yard line. The 49ers don't have much time as they start their drive at the 27-yard line. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Get it, Sean. Check it. One back. I'm coming through, baby.
Gore, the lone back. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Stay both now. Rush in. They soft.
Arizona comes out in a 4-3. Smith sends a man in motion. With the pass falls incomplete. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Contain them. It's all about team.
Arizona comes out in their nickel package. Davis comes in motion. Gives the ball off. Green makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt.
On the play.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Quick shoot. Let's go now.
James lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Watch out. Watch the first.
Around. Number 99 is there on the stop at the 30-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Gain of 3. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Arizona 21. San Francisco 14.
San Francisco 14.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff.
Arizona
in
will
to
be
kick this
kicking
one off.
To start the second half. Smith back deep to return.
From the 2. Smith finds an open area on the return and brings it back to the 28. Gore has had a very tough first half, John. The defense has kept him contained.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of keeping him under wrap. Usually you'll run a little less when you're behind. So it's hard to predict how many touches he's going to see in the second half.
Smith sends a man in motion. Hands it off to the back, spins away from the tackle. Rowe comes up to make the play at the 29. Gore battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Deuce it. Keep the throttle down. Yeah, you see me.
Smith with split backs. Here they come. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver.
One of the things a wide receiver has to be able to do is get separation. And one way you get separation is by making quick cuts. And there's no one in football better than Isaac Bruce at getting separation.
Ball right around midfield.
Hey, watch the ball. Think got nothing.
The Cardinals come out in a nickel package. Jackson moves in motion.
Here we go, baby. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
They give it to the halfback. Hayes is there on the stop at the 44.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Strong, two backers. Do some. Watch each other back. Tampa.
Hand it off to the back. Rowe is there for the tackle at the 38.
Teams run in the middle about 80% of the time, and that's inside the tackles. So you have to be able to have some success doing it. This time, there was no problem getting it up in there.
On the 38-yard line.
Go make a play. Let's go. Watch the play.
Gore lines up behind his fullback in the eye. He'll pass on first down. Looking for the long completion. This pass is incomplete. Green teed off on him and had forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
All right, let's go. Ain't no thing. Let's go.
Arizona comes out in their nickel package.
Let's get to it.
The blitz is on. Throwing. And he makes the grade.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
They soft, man. There we go. Watch the snap now. We're talking about reading.
Smith sends a man in motion. Drops back. Going long. He made the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates options. But that time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Joe Nedney will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The extra point attempt is good. Great opening drive that ends with the touchdown.
You know, this might be one of the best coaching staffs for making halftime adjustments. They always seem to be one step ahead.
Nedney looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Number 15.
It's on its way. This one is fielded by number 15. Number 15 is able to get it to the 26.
They'll start the drive at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
They ain't got nothing, so we gonna take it.
Almost every time we try to run the ball on first down, they've had little or no success.
This boils down to the offensive line allowing too much penetration.
Hand off to the tailback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Moves in motion.
You got it. Are we? Get it started.
Gets the pass off. Clemens comes up to make the play. And you give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Get some slack going.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Fitzgerald was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Fitzgerald, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Watch your man. Let's go, boys.
They line up in the I formation. Liner sends a man in motion.
Rush in.
A little misdirection. Lewis comes up to make the play.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball at midfield.
Juicy. Let's go now. Stay focused now.
Only one man in the backfield. Going to the left. Roman is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. James makes a valiant effort but can't make it to the first down marker. Graham is ready to punt this one away. Smith lines up deep for the punt return. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go. No, one. We turning it up.
The Cardinals come out in a 4-3. Davis goes in motion. Give it to the halfback. Antrell Roll was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet.
He's very consistent running the ball. He's given them a solid rushing attack today.
Second and about 1.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Keep the throttle down.
Smith out of the gun. It's a blitz. He finds his man. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. You gotta believe it.
John, they're averaging over 5 yards per carry on first down thus far, and that's helped keep them in the game.
Yeah, I think they're looking strong for the most part.
They jumped early and got flagged. So he's called for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
First and 5 after the penalty.
46-yard line.
Let's big time. Here I go. Come on.
Gore is the deep back.
Get it started.
Tosses it out to the left. Wilson is there on the stop.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here, and he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Watch each other back. Let's go. It's showtime, baby. I'm coming through, baby. Hey. Here we come.
Going long. He read the single coverage and went for it all on first down.
The receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Danny.
Out of the gun. Receives the handoff. They're going to spot this one at the 48. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Smith with a man in motion. The rush is on with the throw, and he hits his target.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
We've got a good one going here as we head to the fourth quarter, and it's all tied up. San Francisco, 21. Arizona, 21. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Number 15 sets up to run back the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
This is just how the coach likes to play it. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Stay at home. Let's go.
Only one man back. Gets the call. Fakes the handoff.
Close.
Looking for the long completion down the left side. So it could have been a long gain, simply becomes second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Cole. We're coming to rest. You gotta believe it.
James, the lone setback. With a counter play. Willis makes the tackle at the 21-yard line. James gets the call on the counter, short gain about a yard.
Third and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Keep the pressure on, man. Let's turn it up, D.
Wider back in the shotgun.
Big play now, big play. Watching the knee. Close.
Looking for something long. And he makes, no, he can't hold it in.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 34-yard line.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of games. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
Ball on their own 35.
Will start the drive at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
All right, let's go.
Arizona using 3 linebackers.
We're gonna take it. Keep moving.
On the carry. Hayes comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
All right, now.
Smith back in the shotgun. Hill in motion. Throwing. In and out of his hands. Yet another drop for him.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Keep your eyes up.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Fires this one deep. Incomplete. San Francisco comes up short on third down again. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Fitzgerald comes in motion. Tosses it right. Lewis is there on the stop. James runs off tackle for a gain of a couple.
On the play.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing from the start.
Only one man back.
Hey, watch the ball.
Handed off to the back. Spikes is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line. James battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Play hard and fast.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Liner with a man in motion. Drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver. They'll spot this one at the 37. So that tackle was his third. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Handed off. Willis is there on the stop at the 38.
The defensive line has been getting good penetration. They've done a great job of shutting down this running game.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
I can do it, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. Steps up into the pocket, gets the pass off, incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Bring it.
Only one man in the backfield. With the throw, the defender's got it. He has room. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. What a turn of events as they force a bad throw and take the lead on an interception return here in the fourth quarter. Madden comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 28-21. 49ers. Number 15 gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. Joe Madden comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 15 back to return.
From the 3.
Well, it's crunch time now. This might be their last chance, so they have to stay focused, be efficient, and get the ball into the end zone.
2-minute warning coming up.
The drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Oh, moves in motion.
One of us will make a play. Let's screen. Check it.
To carry it. Harris is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. James runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Over swing right.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
We like to practice rules. Let's go. We turning it up.
And with a counter play. What a collision. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle.
Rock and roll. Come on. Left.
They're blitzing. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Low throw, but he has it. Clements is there for the tackle at the 38. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line.
Here we go. Watch out.
Dropping back. With the throw. Drops the interception. Brooks had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Give it underneath.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Throws it. And this pass is completed. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Cardinals.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good. John, another tight game that figures to go right down to the wire.
Yeah, both of these teams have won some battles today, but the war has yet to be decided. One team will step up and make the play, and that's going to decide the winner.
Rackers is just about ready to kick this one away.
Smith back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Smith. Smith finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 32. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Go back.
Gore, the lone back. Smith with a man in motion.
Blue there, blue there.
Going to the air on first down. Fires this one deep. He made the catch. Receiver running and breaks free. The 10. Touchdown, 49ers.
There's no one in football better than Isaac Bruce at getting separation. He gets you going up the field, then he doesn't have to slow down to make a cut. He comes off his cuts full speed, and that's how he gets that separation.
Nedley comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. San Francisco has a one-touchdown lead now.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Number 15.
They'll return this one. This one is taken by number 15.
This is why you practice these situations again and again, because this is for the game, and a 2-minute drill is all about execution. There's no time for mistakes.
So they have first and 10 here.
The drive at the 38-yard line. First and 10.
There we go, dude. Watch this. Hey, watch the screen.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Nearly intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go, dude. Watch the snap down. You can't stop me.
Liner with a man in motion.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here they come. Throwing. Incomplete pass. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
1 minute to go in this game.
All right, now. Keep the pressure on, man.
Out of the gun. Number 85. The man in motion.
From the start, from the start.
Gets rid of it.
Give him hell.
Jumps up and he has it. Lewis is there on the stop. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle.
Defense, get ready. Do something.
They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
All day, baby. Come
The
on.
49ers come out in a dime package. Throws it. And he hits his target. Bolden makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
And it looks like they're going to go with the no-huddle. They go with the pass play on third and short. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Nate Clemens stopped him for his third tackle so far. The Cardinals call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
I'm coming through, baby. There we go.
He'll pass on first down. With the pass, comes in low and he has it. Liner completes that for about a 6-yard gain.
With the reception. Gain of 6 on the play.
Inside the red zone.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
They both left.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown.
Rock and roll. Let's go.
The rush is on. The rush gets him from behind. Nothing for him to do on that play except take a sack.
It's because the defense just gives them no choice in the matter. They disguise their rush from the 3-4 set.
He's trying to get them back to the line. The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Number 85, in motion. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seam.
Records will tie it up here in the fourth quarter by converting this extra point. Records comes in for the game-tying extra point here in the fourth. The point after is good. How good has this game been? And we may be headed for overtime.
All I can say is, wow. Both teams have fought hard and will look to just reach a little further down within themselves.
Arizona is lined up for the kickoff. Smith back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 5-yard line. Smith takes this one back to the 23.
Smith on the return.
So they have first and 10 here.
The drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
They soft, man.
Hands it off. Hayes is there on the stop at the 25-yard line. Gore takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 7.
Ball on the 25.
Lots of action, lots of points, and we're tied up at the end of regulation, going to sudden death overtime. Number 15. He's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Nedney looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Number 15 back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1. Number 15 has a nice return, taking it back to the 36.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Watch out. Look. Here we come. Be careful. Check it.
He tucks it away. Brooks is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. And that's a gain of about 8.
Second and 2. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Will. Play football.
James, the lone setback. Liner sends a man in motion.
All day, baby. Come on.
They're coming with the blitz. With the throw, it's batted away. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Hand off to the tailback. Lewis is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys than the offense can block. But you also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
James lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Liner sends a man in motion. Looking to run it here. Spikes is there on the stop at the 46. James takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Watch in. Watch the snap now. It's a slide going. Blue there.
Blitz is coming. Stepping up, gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Keep it in front of you. Don't let him pass you. Let's get the pressure.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Strickland comes up to make the play. At the 32-yard line, Liner fires complete, and it's good for a first down.
Yeah, he excels on 3rd down. Some quarterbacks just do.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Check it. On the 10. Here we go, baby. Deuces,
James, the deep man. Liner sends a man in motion.
Let's go.
Pass play here on first down. Uses the pump. With the throw, it's going the other way. Sheds the tackle. Liner has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
We're coming to red. Let's go.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Holt is there for the tackle. At the 36, Gore kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. 2nd and 4 coming up here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
They soft, man. Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Smith sends a man in motion. Hand it off to the back. Rowe is there on the stop.
On the carry.
At the 38, Gore battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's 3rd down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Big stop right here.
The Cardinals come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Wilson comes up to make the play. At the 45.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have him bull straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs to work with.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
We like to practice rules. Hey.
Nickelback in this time. They give it to the halfback. Barry is there on the stop. At the 50. Gore with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Get it up. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Arizona lines up in a 4-3. With the pass, Good comes up to make the play. And it's good for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 25. It's his 3rd tackle of the contest. He'll go no huddle here. Drops back. Throwing. And he hits his target. So they're able to pick up another first down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time. They called a timeout to ice a kicker and hopefully make him think about it a little too much, so he overcompensated.
So it all comes down to the kicker. This could win the game. Edney kicks it through for a thrilling overtime win. A lot of touchdowns in this one, but it came down to just a field goal for a 3-point win.
The Cardinals, 35.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.